gonna be honest, Tom Holland is not hot.
It's kind of like about finding yourself and like being who you really are. Welcome to this episode of the Cinema Scoop. Today, we're going to diverge a little bit from our usual topics, and instead of talking about the canonicity of the movies, we're going to talk about some of our own personal headcanons. You know, things that we believe to be true, even though they're not really confirmed yet. So, Joe, give me one of your personal headcanons.
Okay, so I'll start it off, and this is a pretty popular theory. It's pretty well known in the Star Wars community, at least. I know you've seen a little bit of Star Wars, but do you know who Jar Jar is?
Yes.
The annoying guy.
Yeah. I liked him.
You liked him?
Yeah, he was annoying.
I wonder why.
Anyway,
there was a theory that Jar Jar, this like silly, goofy idiot, was actually the mastermind Sith Lord, Darth Jar Jar. It originated on Reddit by user Lumbaroo. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, it says that basically he was like playing it from the scenes, making everyone think he was just like some goofy guy when actually he was running the whole thing. And there's a lot of like small like little things in the CGI for his character that like show him like kind of using the Force and kind of manipulating people. And the thing is, I don't think he's a Sith Lord in the current canon, but I do think that George Lucas intended him to be a Sith Lord in his original like plan for the prequels.
Two things.
Yeah.
One, why do you think that? Like, why do you think George Lucas originally changed this?
Okay, so I first think that he wanted to do this. One, because it's called the Phantom Menace, you know, like the unknown villain, basically, which that's what it basically means.
But I mean, we found out that was eventually Darth Maul at the end.
We knew that it was Darth Maul the entire time.
Okay, well then Palpatine, whatever.
The audience already knew it was Palpatine.
No.
But
no,
honestly, it does make sense. Fair point, I will say. But there is more like, he kind of like is seen like controlling things like with the CGI, like he does the little like Force hand things.
Jedi mind trick.
Well,
Jedi mind trick. How do we know that that would have been my second question. How do we know that he's a Sith and not just, a Jedi?
Well, why would he be a secret Jedi, right? All the Jedi knew each other.
I mean, yeah, but this planet was like, his species, they were like all underwater. They're all hidden from the mainland. Maybe they were afraid of like.
So you're saying he was a secret Jedi?
Yes, it's a possibility.
That is a possibility.
I feel like it'd be more likely that he's a secret Jedi rather than like a secret Sith.
Yeah, well.
I understand where you're coming from, though. I get it. Which, yeah. I mean, I could get behind it. There's just a couple of plot holes.
He is the one who gave Palpatine the emergency powers, which allowed him to like transform into like the supreme leader and basically have total control over everyone.
Well, I got too bored, so I didn't get to that part.
Sure, pal.
Star Wars is boring. You know what?
Oh,
sue me. Go ahead. Sue me. Star Wars is boring.
Yeah. So
what's your second theory?
I feel like George Lucas didn't go through with the plan because of the backlash from the character. No, everyone hated him. So I feel like that's why he kind of abandoned the plan.
All right.
Anyways, next theory. It's a very popular theory. It's called the Pixar theory. Are you familiar with that?
Yes, I am familiar with it, and I am also a personal believer of it.
Okay, so then you know that it basically says that all the Pixar movies are like interconnected. They're all set in the same universe, like it's like a cinematic universe. And there are some interesting like connections between them. Like obviously they have like the Pixar ball and the
Pizza Planet.
Yeah, and like what's it? By and large. But honestly, as time has gone on and more Pixar movies have been released, it's kind of gotten like a little ridiculous.
I get what you're saying. It's kind of hard to see like where like, okay, this makes total sense at the beginning, and then as things go on and on and on, it's like, all right, you're like
especially with like Elemental,
Oh yeah, I didn't even watch it. I haven't seen the most updated version of it. I have to check it out.
And yeah, they kind of just like stretch it and kind of cherry pick. But when there was like an original, like not too many movies, it did make a lot of sense actually, and it kind of had like a whole overarching story, which is honestly really interesting. Like themes and motifs, like how memories like give power to things. That's how like the toys came to life.
I thought the toys were I thought the toys were always alive.
I think that in the theory it says that like, cause like Wheezy, the penguin guy, started getting sick when he started to get forgotten. So I feel like the memories is what gives them life.
I mean, I guess, but and when Buzz like went to the store and like I think it was Toy Story 1.
Toy Story 2. No, you're right.
Yeah.
They did have memories. So that's again where the theory kind of starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I mean, all these theories obviously are going to have a couple of plot holes, but I mean, for the most part, if you don't look too far into it, it makes total sense.
Yeah. All right. Next up, you know Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Yes, I do.
You know Grandpa Joe.
Yes, I do.
He's evil.
He's evil.
He's evil.
All right. Well, listen, that's a very big, very big accusation, but I think we're going to have to cut it a little short here. We're going to have to throw it to a break real quick.
All right. So, back to this. Grandpa Joe, evil. One, he could walk the whole time. When Charlie showed him the golden ticket, he just started getting up. He could have been working for his poor family the entire time. His family was like, they were literally living by like penny to penny. They were so poor. Did you see their house? There was like 10 people living in a tiny little shack.
I mean, yeah, but like, let's just say Grandpa Joe's like, let's a low ball. Let's just say he's like 70 years old. What job are you going to get at 70 years old that's going to be enough to help support your family?
Any money would be helpful. And cashier, that's one. There are tons of jobs that 70-year-olds can get. He could have worked any cashier job, janitor, and also he could have also helped around the house, right?
What do you mean helped around the house? Like done what?
Dishes, laundry.
Well, the mom does the laundry, and like that's her job. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the mom, she's young. If Grandpa Joe did that, she could go out and get a job, right?
She's getting paid for laundry. I'm pretty sure. I think.
No, like doing their own laundry is what I mean.
No, yeah, doing their own laundry and other people's laundry. Like she gets paid for that. I don't know.
I don't know if it even says that.
Yeah.
But anyways, he also almost made Charlie lose when they drank the drink. Remember the drink that made them float up into the air?
I mean, yeah, because like they're curious, obviously.
No, Charlie said, "No, Grandpa Joe. Willy Wonka told us not to do that." But Grandpa Joe was like, nah, he won't find out because, you know what? He doesn't care about Charlie. He only cares for himself.
Okay, but answer me this question. Did they not win the competition?
Yeah, but do you remember
Did they
lose?
No, did they or did they not win the competition?
Yes, but let me finish.
Okay.
Remember the you lose, good day, sir, that thing?
Okay.
He originally lost.
But
Willy Wonka only let Charlie win because he was such a good person, and he ignored Grandpa Joe's heinous acts.
Heinous act. Oh no, they had a little bit of soda and they started floating up. Boo hoo. That's not a heinous act.
Okay, fine. It may not be a heinous act, but they were specifically told not to. They almost died.
Oh, they would have been fine.
Do you see that giant fan? They would have been chopped up into little pieces.
No, they would have been fine. Trust.
Trust what?
Trust, they would have been fine. Just give them a little low taper fade, they would have been fine. A little off the top.
Like your cut?
All right.
I would not like that.
Wow.
Anyways.
All right. Well, I'm catching strays for no reason. I see how it is.
Sorry. Anyways, he did cause him to almost lose, right?
Yeah. But did they? Did they lose?
No, but it doesn't matter because he almost caused him to lose.
Okay. Almost doesn't mean that happened.
But it almost did.
Just because something almost happens doesn't mean that it did happen. That's
I know, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that Grandpa Joe almost caused Charlie to lose. Because for himself, not for Charlie. He wanted to drink that, and he convinced Charlie to. Charlie was strong-minded and knew not to. That's why Willy Wonka chose him.
Isn't your name also Joe?
Yes.
Are you just what's that word called? When you're pushing it off yourself
I'm not
and putting it
No.
Yeah, I think you are.
Do I look like a grandpa to you?
No, but like you're just you're projecting. You're just
Projecting?
You're just projecting on Grandpa
Okay,
Joe.
Nick. I know like a billion people named Nick.
Okay. Okay, name
Are
one
you
of them.
all of them?
Okay, name a single
I'm not
name
gonna-
a single
I'm not
Nick.
gonna name them all.
Name a single Nick that was bad in a movie.
Can't think of it right now, bro.
Exactly.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
I could say, think of James. That's bad in a movie. See, we're getting
James
off topic.
Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, he was bad. We're getting off
Exactly.
topic. We're gonna run out of time.
All right.
Anyway, he also, Grandpa Joe, was an avid user of something. If you
No,
look,
we're gonna cut it off right
If
here.
you look
No,
at his fingernails.
no. All right, now that we've gone
they're
over
pointy.
Joe's theories.
That's very bad. Trust me.
Now that we've gone over Joe's theories,
It means he does something.
let's ask some students what they think is canon.
All right. Now that we're back, let's go over some of Nick's favorite theories.
Which are objectively better than yours. Anyways,
Rude.
am I wrong? First of all, this one's a pretty simple one. Jack from the Titanic. You've watched Titanic?
No, but I know the gist.
All right, you know the gist of
I
it.
know
You know the
gist.
characters of it.
Jack and
All right.
Rose, the famous,
Famous couple, yeah.
Okay. You know the song.
We're going to get copyrighted.
No,
No, we're going to get copyrighted. We're going to get copyrighted. Anyways, Jack.
Because my singing is so good.
Definitely.
Okay, Jack.
Yes, from the Titanic, from the future,
From the future. Okay.
went back in time
Went
to
back in
cause the
time.
Titanic to crash.
Now, why would you want to cause the Titanic to crash, and how did he do that?
All right, so very simple. Let's go over the how rather than the why. So the how is you know how Rose was gonna jump off the boat? Yeah.
She was gonna jump off.
Yeah. Obviously she was very rich, very wealthy, and if her fiance at the time was like, where's my fiance?
Mm-hmm.
And they had to stop the ship, go for a search and rescue party. Even if they wouldn't have found her, it would have put the Titanic way off course, which would have like stopped them from crashing.
That's true, but why would he want to cause it? Where's the why? I'm
Because
confused.
something very simple. About, I think it's 15 years later. I don't really know when the Titanic sank. Would have to do some research. Anyways, the 40s. Which one? It was one of the World War II. Yes, World War II. I know it's somehow off topic, but it makes total sense.
Okay.
So, the twin ship, the Olympus. You know how it was like twins, the Titanic and the Olympus.
Yeah.
The Olympus as the Titanic went off commission because obviously it crashed. The Olympus was used as that cargo ship that went back and forth, back and forth. Eventually, it was shot down by a German, like a German submarine.
I think you're thinking about it was like the Lusitania, not the Olympus.
I could have sworn.
All right, just keep going.
Yeah. Anyways, a cargo ship got shot down. Obviously, the U.S. very mad about that. They're like, "Hey, listen, we might join the war soon." And then Pearl Harbor happened, and they were like, "Okay, we're definitely joining the war now." And then all that stuff. If they had joined any sooner or any later in the war, historians think that if they had joined any sooner, we would have lost the war because we were already the Allies were already like pretty winning,
Okay.
and then the U.S. obviously just pushed them over the edge. Anyways, off topic. Jack saved everyone from like a bad ending of the World War II, where the
But how if it was the sister ship?
because if it was the Titanic, okay, because if the Titanic was still in commission, then the ship would have been blown up much sooner because obviously it took some time for like that ship to be brought into commission, all that other stuff. You know what I mean?
I think they were all in commission at the same time. It was like
the
you said
Titanic.
40s, right? It's like
Yeah.
years and years later. I think it was ample time.
I don't know.
I think your theory might be falling apart at its seams.
All right. Okay. Fine. Let's go to the next theory. This one's much simpler. Do you know Undertale?
Undertale?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know Earthbound?
Undertale's a video game.
Okay. Listen. Sans is Ness.
Bro.
Sans is Ness.
No.
All I'm gonna say.
Shut up.
All right. Fine. I miss Matt Pat. I'm gonna miss him. All right. Fine. Inception. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that, of course.
All right.
I
So
haven't seen it in a while.
I know.
But
Do you remember how it ends?
Yeah, with the little
The top, yeah.
And it was about to fall down.
Well, we don't know if it was gonna fall.
That's
That's the
true.
thing. So people are constantly speculating: was it a dream? Was it real life? But we actually have an answer to that. We can stop all the
Okay.
speculation right here and right now. So The director, when he was interviewed about it, we were told, how do we know that what is going on is a dream, and how do we know that it's real? Whenever you see his Leonardo DiCaprio's dad, that's how you know it's a real scene. Guess who was in the ending scene?
His dad.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But why does his dad make it? I know the director said that, but like, is there a reason? Do you know?
I doubt there's like a reason. I think it's maybe because no one else knows what his dad looks like.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's like
That's
just
true.
It's just that personal that no one has any sort of
I
relationship with.
guess.
So I mean, that's just a cool little tidbit. The Inception ending was real, not a dream. Thank
Yeah.
God. My last theory. This one.
Wait, hold on. For the Inception, I just want to say that I'm glad it wasn't a dream. Because
I
it was
know.
about to fall down anyway. You could see it wobbling.
Exactly.
And I'm
But-
glad it wasn't a dream because, I like happy endings.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
All right. Well, I got a little bit of time, so let's just rush through this. Stanley, may God rest his soul.
Of course.
I miss him so much.
Of course.
He was a watcher.
A watcher.
Which-
that actually makes sense, because he was in every little thing.
Yeah, he's in every single universe, almost every single Marvel movie. Every Marvel movie released before his death, he was in. He was either a big character, a
Also,
small
wasn't he
character.
like hanging out with them in
Yeah,
one?
at one time in space, they were
time in
hanging
space,
out,
They were
yeah.
hanging out.
It
That's like a cute little like headcanon just to say because he's literally the god of the Marvel universe. He
Exactly.
created everyone.
It's just like,
That's like a nice little thing.
yeah, just a fun final way to say goodbye to him. I mean, that's about it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, it's just a theory, a cinema theory. Thanks for watching.